Valid.
Recording.
Recording?
Recording. Baby, we live. Baby, we live.
Valid. What's good, everybody's gonna be watching this? Let's get straight into this Birkin debate, my
It's
brother.
called Birkins, baby.
I remember I sent you the thing, you ain't know it was a hot topic. I'm like, oh, bro, this is the topic.
I have reason too, so
Huh?
I said I got reason. I don't understand why this is a hot topic,
It's a
but
hot topic. Basically, what happened was Saweetie was with her boyfriend Quavo. She said verbatim, if he's not buying you a Birkin bag and paying your bills, send him to the streets. The problem with that was, I think people, and especially men, no, especially women, clinged on to the Birkin part, right? Because if you just break that down, and you could interpret it a lot of ways, you could be like, if you just said, if a man is not taking care of you and paying your bills, I think it wouldn't have been a big topic. You know what I'm saying? I think people would have just been like, yeah, a guy's supposed to be taking care of his woman. The fact that she put Birkin, knowing 99% of America, the world can't buy Birkins, the whole the whole internet went to shambles. Got people showing their Birkins, what's a fake Birkin, what's a real Birkin.
mm,
It became too
mm.
much, and guys were just in their bag. Like it was crazy, bro. It was too crazy. What was your whole take on it?
She was talking. Listen, man. First of all, Kevin, I want to make something very clear.
What?
This is a fucking bag, my nigga.
It
It's a
is a bag.
bag. It's a
It is,
bag, bro.
it is
It's
a
a
bag.
bag. It's a bag. Like it's literally a bag. Like
But you know what else? But
I'm looking for a bag.
no,
it's
no.
it's a bag. Like this is a
Yeah,
bag. You put stuff in it to carry it,
but you
and
know,
it's
it's not.
how much is a Birkin bag?
They start at you can get a cheap one for 15,000, and they go into the six figures. I think the highest one sold was for five, like half a million,
It
basically
was
five
three
hundred thousand.
hundred. The highest one sold was $380,000, and in UK cash, I think it was like in UK currency, I think it was like a million, or close to a million, or some shit like that.
Damn, like these things go, these these things go. But like
It's a
it,
bag.
it
This is
is
what
a
I
bag.
don't
And
understand. Like this is a hot topic, and it's a fucking bag that
a bag.
most people cannot afford, mind you. It's
Listen,
a material thing that when you dead, you're not gonna have it.
99% of people cannot afford a Birkin bag, but we was all talking about it. It was like when I woke up, it was the number one trend on Twitter, and this was and it stayed the number one trend up until the debate. Like even when the debate was going on, it was still like the number one trend until like political Twitter took over it, and then it just dropped to like it just fell off the list. But you know what it is too.
Hold on, let me. Wait. I didn't. I'm sorry to cut you out. I didn't get my take on the shit though.
I go ahead, give me your take.
Besides it being a bag, I think what she was basically trying to say is for her lifestyle, her man getting her a Birkin bag is basically like us and our lifestyle right now.
Right,
What we make a day. If your girl love flowers and you ain't bringing her no flowers, then he
right.
need to hit the road. Like if he's not doing something for you
I
to
agree.
show you how much he appreciates you,
I agree.
then he need to get up
I
out of
agree.
here. And she's saying, and she's on like they have that pay grade. So a Birkin bag is like me buying some
It's
20.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's not for
It's
nothing.
nothing.
That's basically what she's saying. I know people took offense to it because dudes looking at it like, I gotta buy a Birkin to keep you around.
Like, oh my God. And you know what it is too? Like, you know what it is too? Like I'm telling you why a lot of guys are offended. Because a lot of guys, what I realized, because I've seen this and I've worked in like warehouse jobs where I've been around like a lot of toxic dudes. This is what they think. Guys hate when other men and women women in general try to raise the standards. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
the guys like to, because some, not every guy, obviously there's some guys that just have high standards and treat their women as such, but some guys hate when men and women try to raise the standards. So they'll call the men, they try to shame the men, call them simps or whatever. Oh my God. And then
Mm.
they'll just try to ignore the woman. But the thing is, you gotta remember, a lot of guys, they're okay with going, and there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with going to Applebee's. Ain't nothing wrong with going to Fridays. There ain't nothing wrong with going to Olive Garden. But when a man is like, yo, take your woman to STK, take your woman to Ruth Chris, take your woman to Del Frisco's, a lot of guys would push back on that, like, whoa, whoa, you trying to raise the standards out here? we used to this. They okay with accepting this. We not trying to do anything else. You trying to mess up the game. And a lot of guys don't like that because a lot of guys are comfortable doing. I'm sorry to say, it, they a lot of guys are comfortable doing the bare minimum, and a lot of women have accepted the bare minimum that they do not accept more because and it's just because they think that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, he's taking me to Applebee's every week until she meets her friend. And it's like, oh yeah, I went to Del Frisco's. We don't go to bum ass Applebee's. And it's like, whoa, whoa, y'all going here? And then if the guy's around when the friend is telling her that, the guy's heart's gonna start beating like, damn, she want me to spend more money now. I'm gonna have to spend this. I can't afford that. And a lot of these guys are broke anyway. So when they heard Birkin, that's like the raising the standard. Obviously, that's a standard that most men can't even reach anyway.
Right.
That's why they didn't touch on the pay the bills.
Most of us can't afford Birkin.
Yeah,
Spending bread. I'm not buying a Birkin bag.
right.
Right.
Like, right. So a lot
My
of
paycheck
guys,
don't allow it.
yeah, a lot of guys are just like, whoa. That's why if you realize a lot of guys ignore the paying the bills part because it's like, damn, we got to pay bills, but I know what? Let me stay on this Birkin topic because we can't attain that. But I'm not trying to pay the bills either. But let me not. Let's just hang on to this Birkin thing, because a lot of guys could really break it down to like normals, like yo, just treat your woman right, pay the bills, stuff like that. And he's like, nah, we can't afford a Birkin. But do you get what you're trying to say? Nah, we can't afford a Birkin. Forget all the other stuff. We can't afford this Birkin.
Yo,
I think she's trying to say take care of your like make sure your man is taking care of you. Nah, the Birkin we can't afford. Like, yo, bro, try to read between the lines. You know what I'm saying?
one could argue that's just insecurity. If it's
Right.
affecting you that much,
Right.
because
It is.
because
You're right.
look what I grabbed from the message. I grabbed what I just said earlier, the example that I gave earlier. But that's how I feel about it. I know I can't afford no Birkin, so I guess I'm gonna be. If you looking at me
I
like,
can't
bro,
afford it.
you can't give me a Birkin, you got to hit the road. Where's the road?
Where is it? I'm out. Where's the road? Where's the road?
road because I can't get you a Birkin.
Like,
So yes, I agree with you. Maybe people are a little bothered by it because you're raising the standard, so you're gonna make it difficult for us, and I in the dating scene for us.
that's
Well,
what
we
it
gotta
is.
go out there and go get somebody for ourselves because they're gonna be looking for the Birkin. But if a
Right.
girl to get some more layers on this topic, I've seen other people leaving little comments and posts on the shade room under those posts about the Birkins. I saw
Right.
some people saying, if a girl can't buy her own Birkin bag, why I need to buy her a Birkin bag? Or I saw
Right.
somebody
That's a fair
say,
argument.
or I heard somebody say, I heard a woman say, I don't want no bum ass nigga who want to do shit 50-50. 50-50, that's some bum ass shit, right?
Right.
So yes, standards are dependent on the person you're dealing with.
100%.
So if you coming at me talking about, well, first, what do you think? Do you think a girl should have to afford her own Birkin bag? Just be able
I
to afford her
feel
own Birkin bag?
that's it depends. I feel like
Excuse me,
people
a woman, not a girl.
yeah, of course. I feel like people should be able to afford. Like, I don't know, it's tough because I feel on one hand, I get it. Like, I get that argument. You know what I'm saying? If someone says like, "Yo, don't ask for something you can't afford," I totally understand that argument. But their argument would be just like, "Yo, it doesn't matter if I can't afford it. Get me it. I want it." I
Mm,
also get that too.
mm.
But I get both sides of the argument, so it's tough. Like,
No,
I'm on the fence where
where you stand, shorty, you.
I
I
could
need
stand
a Birkin bag. You got the bag. You could buy it.
if I could
What her
afford it.
money looking like? I'm asking you.
If I could afford it, then it don't matter. If
Okay.
you want it, if it don't matter. Like, yeah, like I'm not gonna be one of those people. Like, let's say like we've been together, like we locked in, and we've
Mm,
been together for like 2 years, 3 years, and she want a bag, and I got the money for it, of course.
mm.
Like, I'm not gonna be like 2 months in, like, yo, give me a Birkin bag. Like, girl, I barely know you. Like, I don't even know what your favorite color is. Like, but nah, like, if we locked in, if we locked been locked in for a while, for sure. But you know what the problem is too? A lot of women they be on the shade room. Most toxic place in the world, by the way. They be on the shade room. They be
Mm,
seeing Ari get freaking cars and shit by Moneybag Yo. They be seeing G Herbo give his girlfriend stuff. They be seeing Quavo in the Birkin giving Saweetie Birkin. So a lot of women live vicariously through that, and then
Which is
try to
dumb.
adapt that to reality.
Mm.
Like, oh, he got her that a car. If if you know what, then they'll tweet. If a guy's not giving me a Lamborghini, don't talk to bro. You don't know anyone with a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Like, sweetheart, relax. You don't know anyone with a Lamborghini. They got the money for that. You don't know anybody with that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? So it just it's like you got to be able to, like, a lot of women, their reality becomes kind of, and men too. Like, a lot of their reality becomes distorted because they're watching celebrities live their life. Like,
Mm.
you'll see someone go on a private jet, buy a Lamborghini, buy a freaking a G wagon, and you'll be like, "Yo, I need that," which is cool. But you try to
Mm.
adapt that to your reality, or you expect that from other people. Like, "Yo, put me on a private jet." Like, bro, what?
Mm.
I make I make $22 an hour. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a lot. A lot of people need to stop thinking like this. What's on celebrities' lives are reality. That's like 1%.
Mm.
And but I have no problem with women raising their standards, because you know what I'm saying. Like, if a woman only accepts freaking McDonald's, that's all. Some men, that's all they'll give her is some McDonald's, and then he'll get offended with like, "Yo, take it to like that restaurant on Fifth Ave." Whoa, what? She like this McDonald's. I'm gonna keep on giving her that. So I see both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying?
I
And I
see
feel
both.
like women should raise.
I see both sides of the coin too, but I could swing either. I could swing either way. I ain't even gonna hold you
Right, me
because
too.
if I got the breath, if I'm making money, I got enough money to buy you a Birkin, Louis Vuitton, whatever you
Right.
want.
I could afford a Louis Vuitton.
If I'm dealing with you in that type of way, I might buy
Right.
you a Birkin.
Right.
I
Of course.
I might buy you two Birkins.
Of course.
But after a while,
Whoa, 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 whoa! Lost me there. Two, nah.
no. I'm saying my money's like that, right?
I
But
don't care if your money's like that.
after a while of me constantly buying you this, that, and the third, if you ain't
Right.
trying to hustle and get out and go get it,
Right.
I'm gonna stop buying you any of that stuff. Unless you just around for my just so I could spend money and feel good about myself type shit.
Right.
Like
A lot of dudes is like that too.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I seen somebody make a good argument too.
Right. What's the argument?
Where the PS5s for the homies then?
Yo, where the PS5s at?
Where the
You know what I'm saying?
PS5s for the homies?
You know what? Where's the PS5s at? You know what's crazy? Like, I like that argument
Yeah,
is
y'all
funny.
nigga, hold on. Y'all want Birkins? PS5 $500. All of y'all can get PS5s. What are you talking about?
All
Where
of us
the
can get
PS5s, homie?
PS5s.
Go ahead. Go
Mind
ahead.
you, it come out next month. It come out next month for any ladies who want to try to cop that. You know what's crazy? When that PS5 got like when the price got revealed, even before the price got revealed, guys was like, "Yo, I'm trying to find a girl to give me that PS5." And women was shaming them, like, "Get your own PS5." You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, you can't afford it. If you broke, you can't afford a PS5. That's $500, $600." And now they try to they trying to like shame us. They try to shame men for not trying to for being upset about a $15,000 bag. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Entry level bag.
come on.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if any woman who can't buy her man a PS5 or doesn't want to buy a man a PS5 should not be talking about no damn bag.
There we go. That's
Let's just be real.
all I wanted to know.
Let's just be real.
That's all I wanted to know, man.
However, I do feel like these men should take care of their girl, and these girls should take care of their men. Like, it usually works that way anyway. Like, sometimes you'll see, like, not for nothing, more from my experience, more women cash out on men than men cash out on women on the
That's a
average
fact.
level. Like,
That's a
even like, I'm not talking about celebrity status. I'm just talking about like on the hour level type shit. But yeah, but I if you were shaming a dude for a PS5 or Xbox, please do not be coming on here talking about a $20,000 bag that goes into the six figures. There's a good chance you don't deserve that. It's a good chance. It's a good chance. And I hate, and I'll say another thing. I don't like when these women want $1 million favors. You know what it is? A lot of these women, even like their dream is to just be home and have a $1 million man, whether he's a rapper, basketball player, or whatever. They don't really care what he does as long as he's a rich, and basically turn that man into a trick. So, because I've seen a lot of people like calling Quavo when that video got released. Like, yo, Quavo's simping, Quavo's a trick. And you know what made it
That's
look
his girl,
extra
though.
bad? Huh?
That's his girl.
You know, it is his girl, but people don't care about that. People don't care about that. People don't care about facts when emotions involved. When emotions are involved, forget the facts. We don't care about that. But what made it look bad, and I was like, damn. I was like, I can't even defend it. Is when he came into the camera because he was in the camera. He did that little shrug, like, yo, it is what it is. It was
He's like, I got money. This
it
doesn't
was
matter
like
to me. This
it
money
didn't
is
come off like that. It came off like, yo, you a simp. And then yesterday, I saw an Offset story. He spent 6 figures on like 4 bags. And I'm just like, damn, y'all got money.
there was more
I like
Birkin.
he bought one like he bought one Birkin apparently and like 3 other bags. They was all Amazon.
That's what Mayweather's daughter was
Yeah,
disputing.
and another, I'm glad you brought her up because I don't know when she became the Birkin police. Every time she is, I don't know how old she is. She's a young woman, and clearly she's wealthy. Like she grew up in her father's arguably the best boxer ever. Made a
What I
lot
was
of
about
money,
to say.
right? So she's had access to that her whole life. You know what I'm saying? But every time Birkin, of the conversation becomes Birkin, her ears, her eyes, just like, whoa, I gotta stop what I'm doing, and I gotta say something about this because she's the Birkin connoisseur, she's the Birkin police, she's the Birkin whatever, and her mother is the same way clearly, and she's the Birkin sergeant. Like they, all Birkins have to go through them before you can post them online. Apparently,
Now this is all right. This is I wanted to bring this up too. This is the grievous I'm having with this topic. And why I'm not upset, but a little bothered that this is the topic. Us talking about Birkin, not us, me and you, but
right,
just it being a hot topic, right?
right,
It's popularizing Birkin, like
right,
the bag itself.
right,
So women or men that do this, but we talking about women raising the standard, which is fine. If you want to raise the
100%.
standard, you don't need no, you don't want McDonald's, you don't want no low budget. Just take me to the movie. You think I'm supposed to give you some buns? Like you do it
No,
depending
raise
on,
all women should raise their standard.
fly me out.
I agree with
Okay,
that.
heard you.
Right,
Good. But you raising the standard now. Now men, especially young, impressionable men who think what it is to be a man is to provide, and you
right,
going out and getting your money so you can afford a Birkin. It's raising the value of Birkin, right?
right,
But this is somebody, the person who's creating these bags, and the area of discussion where this topic is placed right now is in a culture that don't exist in the culture of the person who's creating the bag.
right,
Just like in June, July, we was talking about supporting black businesses, and now we over here
right.
talking
That's
about
gone.
bags.
That was gone. You know what it is too, and I agree with what you said. Sometimes what I realize what we do as people is we'll talk a good game. We'll talk black people will talk a good game. Like, yo, we supporting this. We not. I remember when everything was closed, like black women were like, yo, we're not going to the Asian people to do our nails, blah blah. And then things open and there was a line outside the Asian salons. I'm just like, whoa. I thought I thought y'all I thought we was not I thought we was boycott. Nah, we not. Because we talk a good game. That's what it boils down to. And I don't think people realize that when we say these things and we put it in the atmosphere and these people see it, like, damn, they about to boycott us. And then we don't boycott them, they laugh. They take us as a joke. It's like, oh, we thought you guys want to boycott us. Y'all not? Cool.
Mhm.
And it's disappointing in that sense. But like I said, we talk a good game. We'll be like, I've seen a lot of people like, oh, we gotta organize, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. And then they go home, just sleep. And then they go
Yeah, that shit
home,
ain't funny, but you
they
telling you
sleep,
okay facts though.
they go home, they go to sleep, and then that's it. Like that's it. Like the conversation's over. And then they wake up the next day, they go live their normal life, forget about organizing. And then when something else happens again, they're like, yo, we gotta organize. We have to organize. We have to organize. We have to organize. As we as black people, we have to organize. They'll talk a good game, get people riled up, go home, sleep again, and then wake up, live their normal lives, forgetting everything they said about the whole organization thing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we talk a good game. talk a good game. The only time I've seen black people like in uniformity, like 100%, well, not even 100%, but almost 100% is when when black people voted for Barack Obama twice,
Mm,
and black people trying to vote Trump out of the office now.
mm.
That's the only time I could like honestly remember off the top of my head. Like it was like, damn, it was like no second guessing. It's like, yeah, we trying to get this person out of here. But yeah, it's disappointed. But
Niggas talk.
oh, and this topic right now, this Birkin topic, where it's just like everybody's like perked in. You all have different views about it, but everybody's talking about it. That's what it is, bro.
That shit cost $380,000. The highest selling one cost $380,000. Only cost
I
$400,000.
can't afford that. I do feel you and I we gonna have six figures in our bank account at one point in life. But even with
The Birkin.
you know what? If I have six figures in my bank account and I'm like making mad bread for my stuff, and I have a girl and she like locked in, I'm just like, yo, you know what? Let me get you a bag. But nah, right now I can't afford that, and I ain't gonna front. I don't front. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's levels. I can afford you that off-white bag, that Louis Vuitton bag, the basic entry Chanel bags, but that Birkin bag, nah, I can't afford it.
I'll probably buy
And
you a
mind you,
Birkin.
hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. And the bag is ugly, by the way. Most of them things is ugly. Most of them
I
bags is
looked at them. They don't
ugly.
look that. They honestly, I like Michael. I bought my girl a Michael Kors bag. I like a Michael Kors bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The bag is some of them are ugly as hell, and then some of them are just way too basic for being
Mm.
the price that
That's
they
what I'm
are.
saying. Like
You know what
eleven
I'm saying?
thousand dollars for a bag. Like that's
For a
crazy.
bag, bro.
That's insane.
And then
Something
you
about
got
I just thought about that bothers me. But you know, if I'm dealing with you, I might buy you a little burger if you wanted that bad. But
yeah. If
you
my pockets ain't gonna be hurt, because a lot of people be buying their girls Louis Vuitton bags to be hurting.
I'm the you. It's hard to be with me because I'm the type to be like, why you want that bad? I'm gonna ask you 10,000 questions before I get you.
100%. Ah,
And
you
then and then I'm gonna keep reinforcing that even though we have money, we don't need shit like Birkin bag. But then again, I want the newest Jordans that drop too, right? When they drop.
exactly. It is what it is, bro.
So,
Listen, forget all these Birkin bags. Just buy land, man. Just buy land.
say word.